Hello YouTube viewers, welcome to my channel Science to Technology. Hopefully audio and video is working correctly and you guys should be able to basically hear me and watch the video without any issue. I'm waiting for incognito window to give me a feedback loop so I can verify whether the audio video is working, and if you can hear it, please click the 100% logo or type yes AV. So hello YouTube viewers, welcome to my channel. Okay, as of now, all things are considered, it looks like things are working. So I'm gonna go ahead. Now, the thumbnail is basically of Juju Airlines. Now things got interesting, so to say, in that regard. Now we figured out what the hell happened. So that good AV, thank you so much. Okay, now what happened with that aircraft is basically when it was coming, the air traffic controller issued a warning, bird alert. Now they generally do that if they detect large flocks of bird, because modern engine can easily handle one or two small birds, but if a whole flock of bird goes into it, that's a completely different thing. So that warning was issued, bird detected, like warning, and the pilots did a go around. While they were doing the go around, then bird got kaput into it. And again, not one bird, a whole flock of it, meaning one engine went completely kaput. Now, what happened after that? That part, we should have figured it out, but there were a lot of people in South Korea that did not wanted to this information to come out, simply because insurance related issues, and because again, as of now, the surface level data that did leak clarifies that it was a pilot's issue. Now again, let that be clear, just because it's a pilot issue does not mean it's a pilot's fault. It's more of like a human error rather than malice. It's not like you did something bad so plane crash. No, it's like you made a mistake, again human, and again more than enough plane crashes have happened due to that nobody takes it very seriously. We just create a better system, basically a better checklist, better training, so you do not make that again. But as of now, there is no blame on the pilots, but something bad happened. What bad happened? Basically, when they went through the flock of bird, one engine got kaput, second only got injured. Now here's the deal, they're supposed to shut off the damaged engine. Somehow either they skipped the checklist, sorry, or they made a mistake, they shut off the wrong engine. Basically the engine that was kaput, that was the only engine remaining. That's why they ran out of power, and that's why they could not deploy the landing gear and all that. If they had shut down the basically injured engine and the healthy engine was chugging along, again that engine also had some issue, but it would have been like, bro, we are designed to handle at least few birds going into it. So if that engine would have been on, this would have been a bad issue, but nothing bad would happen, simply because when they came to land, they would have just deployed the landing gear and everything would have been fine. They just did not, and as of now, that's the prime culprit. Like basically, this was a survivable event. It became unsurvivable event because they did not select the right engine cutoff switch. They basically cut the fuel of the wrong one. Now it's like, wait a minute, then why didn't they fix it? Because they did have time compared to Ahmedabad situation. Ahmedabad situation was over in few seconds. This one, they had few minutes. So why didn't they fix it? Yeah, that's the issue. We do not know. And that part is, if it's a pilot fault, insurance will not be claimed, right? No, I don't think it's something like that. It's more of a higher level technology. I'm saying, like, it's more of a company level deal rather than, because I don't think, because like if it's a governmental thing or insurance thing, they will take care of it. But it's more like again, let that be clear. Things happened way too quickly. Basically, the governmental employee came out and is like, okay, we're gonna talk about it, and the basically relatives of the basically people who were in that flight, they basically blocked it. Almost like a strike happened. So things are a bit unclear. But again, it does not make sense. Like insurance company will not do that. It's like, oh, you have an insurance and pilot mistake happens. It's like, again, pilot, even if pilot knowingly did that, the people inside would be insured. Na? So I don't know. It's more like airlines and all that. And again, maybe some people would be like, our relative, again pilots also has family, that family are being dragged to the mud simply because something bad happened. So it's messy, let that be very clear, it's very messy. But again, that's the whole point. So some pilots are saying they could have run the checklist properly. If they had done that, they would have figured out they shut off the wrong engine, and they were high enough, they had enough momentum that they had enough time where it's like, okay, we turn off the wrong engine, no problem, turn on the right one. So that could have been done. Replacement of woman by artificial womb, please explain. That technology is not ready yet, and I will have a very dedicated video. If you are a member of this channel, you will watch it right now, but that will come on the next Friday, AI Girlfriend series. You're gonna have all your answer done. But right now, it's not done simply because of ethical and need kind of point of view, so to say. That's there. Techra, you just sent a dot. Okay, sir. China made a change in the law when can't take money who's paid money and property will get both 50 children. I saw it on YouTube. Is it true? Again, I'm also seeing that, but as of now, I will not put stock on it. It's too early. Let's just put it that way. It's too early. My friend got 86% into 12 CBSE, but can't tell if there's in sine or square wave inverter how much AH is in their battery. Ouch. But again, it's also a point of like not being interested into it, na. So you also have to like if they are not interested, they are not goddamn interested. Like there are many things that I'm not interested in, so I'm not interested in. Like for example, one of my cousin, basically he was going into. We both basically went with our family to. Nursery basically to buy flowers and all that. Now my mom knows a lot about it, like which flower it is, which variety it is. He knows a lot about it. Her mom knows a lot about it. I have no idea, right? Because again, I'm not interested in that. Same will go in this regard. If he's not interested in electronics and batteries and things of that nature, he's just not interested. Now, of course, it's a bit different given the fact that amp power is something I'm pretty sure that you supposed to teach in 11, 12. So that's a bit different. But again, such is life. If they're not interested, they're not interested. So that's there. Boeing pilot said that video of the Boeing is fuel has been switched off. It can't be reversed because it can be Airbus. Hey? No. As of now, nothing like that has happened. The only, in both scenario, basically in Juju Airlines and in Air India accident, both of them, it's all about that fuel knob, fuel cutoff switch. And we know in both scenarios, it was done intentionally. That part is sorted. It's not like a Boeing or Airbus. It's design. It's a what you call fail-safe design. It cannot be kaput accidentally. It's designed for that. That's the first thing they built and the first thing they test. And that's why it does not even have a solenoid, meaning it cannot be electronically overwritten, even if you try to. So as of now, all things considered, Juju Airlines is like they were turning. The basically bird strike happened. Now again, some people are saying they should not have done the go around, because again, if you are at the final approach, just land. Because again, even if let's say you go through the bird flock and you are already in that momentum, you can carry forward. You're like, yeah, we good, we got this. But again, it's at pilot's discretion, as they say, to do a turnaround. I'm pretty sure they would have good reason for it. And again, they did the turnaround and then they got bird kapat. So the bird kaput happens and then wrong engine was turned down. So 2025, so many air crashes, so many wars, so many things are out all of a sudden. Yeah, it does look like that, because I'm pretty sure the last year, basically from this June to last June, way too many bad things have happened. First we had Juju Airlines crash, then we had airlines crash near basically Russia, where the air, basically surface to air missile boomed it. Then we had in one crash in DC, where a helicopter boomed civilian airlines. Then we had one basically where a private jet, ambulance jet crashed. Then we had what else? Oh, right now we had a Russia tractor crashing. Yeah, it's an ancient plane. That's what it's called, flying tractor. So that tractor went kaput. So fundamentally, too many bad things have happened, like too many. And again, right, just a few days ago, Bangladesh has the issue where a civilian, basically fighter jet crashed into a building and lot of loss of life happened. So yeah, I would factually agree. As of now, in this last like 1 year or so, lot of air crash investigations have been done. Like too many loss of life. It's like last 30 years was like okay, chill, like once or twice. That Boeing accident, that was the biggest. Now it's like boom, 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 boom. So yeah, it is getting bit out of hand. Let's just be real about that. It is getting bit out of hand. Can't confirm it. Okay. So many crashing. Okay. New generation they started cheating adult from 7th standard. What will be the future? Cheating as in like, do you mean cheating in an exam? Because again, we also used to do that. It's just, or do you mean cheating utilizing AI instead of thinking, or like, coming up with the clever things? It's just that, using AI to just do all the work. I'm not sure about that. I'm a beginner video editor. I can edit for you for free. I just want to make my portfolio so I can use a video for editing. No. Too much boom boom in 2020. Yeah, we just had Thailand and Cambodia going boom boom. And again, let that be clear, that's not a war. Let that be very clear. It's a skirmish. And for Indians, it's like Wednesday, simply because we do have skirmish from Pakistan border and Chinese border almost daily. So soldiers there is like, bro, That's Wednesday. It's like, we fired a missile, we had fighter jets. It's like, yeah, it's there. No country, as of now, again, when I'm recording this video, like this live stream is going on, as of now, I do not think any country has declared open war. And again, I think one of them is way too powerful compared to the another. If I'm not mistaken, is the Taiwan, not Taiwan, sorry. What was that? What the heck was that country? Cambodia and Thailand, sorry, yeah, Thailand. Thailand has enough advanced army that they can just steamroll Cambodia if they want to. So, yeah. That's it. Too much more. What about Ahmedabad crash report from the government corrupted? See, at some point you have to take a leap of faith on something, right? Like if you're like, okay, what if the government was corrupted? Is that then we do not know anything, right? You have to have that. It's like you can't just what you call doubt everything, because if you doubt everything, then why you are reading anything? It's like why you're reading anything. And again, there are things that does not look good. Let that be very clear. If again they got the black box, and again 2 black boxes were there, and both were combi unit, meaning they were recording flight data recorder and cockpit voice recorder. If both are there, and I'm pretty sure both of them were intact enough where the full data was recovered, that means they had audio log. That means they could have created the whole transcribe, basically what he said, and only giving a snippet. That's not good. That's not good. So yeah, but again, I can't basically pass judgment like they're corrupt or not. Most likely, again, I do not know whether which option would be good. Most likely they know what actually happened and it's not looking good, so they are trying to stall, so to say. That's the best guy. PM Modi and PM met at the next, this conflict started of Cambodia and Thailand from 1 month. Strange. And that sort of things happen, man. And again, it's not a war. It's not like Russia going into Ukraine. It's not that. It's a minor skirmish that has been happening for long enough where it's like, yeah, it's a normal thing. So nowadays, when crime shown to the world, they say because argue the may do it twice. So what's wrong with these people? Even top gurus are also doing the same thing. See, that's why you let them go. That's why you let them go. Like, for example, I have seen a lot of people using this stupid dialogue. It's like, back in the days we oppressed them, so this is our what you call karma, or what was the upcoming, or whatever have you. Okay, it's like we did something bad, so now they are doing bad. I'm like, do you not see where it leads? That leads in their 2 generations from now, they will be poofed simply because you saw what you did to our fathers. It's like that's not a logical way of thinking. Like no culture ever endorses that kind of killing, because it will simply create what we call forever wars. It will never end. So that's a genuinely stupid thing to say. And again, the AI video that I have, AI girlfriend one, that will explain all of the causes. Again, as I understand it, the best of understanding I have, and the things I could understand about it, I have put that in a video, and it's a long video. It's like longer than 30 minutes, meaning I had to record it 2 times simply because my camera has 30-minute recording limit. So yeah, things that happen. But just given the clean sheet to Boeing and Genex, but they gave clean sheets. Again, if they gave clean sheets, that means there was no fault of them. And again, trust me, at this point in time, Boeing would have been double, triple, quadruple checking everything, because again, their stocks are not immune. It's not like, oh, you make planes that keep going kaboom, so nobody cares. Like, no, people care. The stock value does go down. So I'm pretty sure they would have checked, double checked, quadruple checked everything. So as of now, I don't think they have any role to play. And again, in this scenario, basically Juju Airlines scenario, it was just a human error. Now, why did it happen? Like, let's just say, if you have the training and if you have the checklist, there is a checklist. Basically, that's why you're supposed to turn off engine one after the another. And let's say even if something bad happens, you should not go just like kaput. That should not happen. So it's like one turn off, like wait for plane to tell you there is something on. And again, they were high enough where they could have done that. So all things considered, at this point in time, it's looking like the best case scenario is like, what if there was smoke in the cabin? If there was smoke in the cabin, the end, like there is no discussion. However, at this point in time, all the things that are happening in aviation right now, I am feeling like a lot of people will just start to put crash cameras into the cockpit at this point in time. Now again, there are a lot of what you call American, what is that? Group of workers getting together. What do you call that? Keep forgetting that. Union, sorry, yeah. Worker unions, they do not want that. Now, why they don't want it? Well, here's the companies do not want to pay the pilots, but again, pilots have to take out a huge loan in order to basically get into the field. But again, the early salaries would be very low. So the companies, what they have tried is like very cruel thing is basically they will hire you and they will have you in junior. By the time when they have to give you promotion, they'll find something wrong with you and just fire you. So that has created enough of issue where they're like, it's very unhealthy for them. And again, I'm not even joking. This was actually proposed by many companies. It's like, what if we remove one more pilot? Now it's like, okay, what do you mean one more pilot? There used to be 3 pilots. During 60s and 70s, there used to be 3 pilots in every aeroplane. So there was like a pilot and co-pilot, and there used to be a flight engineer. The flight engineer got automated away. Basically, instead of like how to regulate the pressure, temperature, humidity, all of that, and like fuel level, fuel balancing, all of that became automated. So that third person got removed. No, you no longer have that third person seat anymore in the cockpit. So they went to 2. They're like, okay, what if we removed 1? So we have to pay even little. So European Union did a complete investigation on it, and their answer at this point in time is, yeah, it's not ready yet. At this point in time, it's not ready where you can just replace one of the co-pilot with basically AI. So yeah. And again, there are some genuine worry. It's like if you have a camera, this company will just find, oh, you said this bad thing that shows you are not a people player, or like you have this issue or that issue. It's like, that's the bad thing. Dhruv Rathi about Atul Sharma video, too much disappointing is supposed to say. Again, it's either they do not understand the long-term implication of what they are supporting, or they think men are dumb. So I don't know. We also lost 5 fighter jet against the bigger country. Still acceptable cross. I do not know whether we actually lost it or not. But at this point in time, that part I do not study. If it's too close to home, I'm like, nope. Because again, I can't affect it. So I'm like, nope. I just nope it. So I was ceasefire to Pakistan, right decision for me. So wise decision, what's your opinion? Not my concern. It's the soldiers that are there. They will figure it out. It's not my concern anymore. As the present world think the judicial system is solely responsible for destroying humans? No. Because here's the deal. Just because I give you something like, this thing can cause harm, it's still you who have to make that decision to cause harm. And again, that's why pilots have strongest travel history. Not all of them. Many are just stuck in that scenario where they are always traveling in a loop. It's like going from here to there, going here to there, going here to there. So that is there. Fundamentally, it's like you also have to understand, like you have to stop blaming. Like you can't blame things. Many times this sort of rule changes or regulation changes, they do not create problems, they just reveal what was there. Like for example, we know, like again, if you are old enough, you are wise enough, you will know that life is suffering. Right, that's like fact. Like saying that to a man, especially older man, like let's say 30 or 40-year-old, it's like, yeah, duh, water is wet. So that's the reality of it. But again, imagine you hate someone and you convince them that's not the reality. You're suffering because somebody is making you suffer, not that that's the fact of life. And that could create a very serious scenario. India's kind of a great mistake done against Boeing. Again, I do not think it's Boeing's fault. At this point in time, it's not looking, and again, I get your desire, everybody's like blame Boeing and all that. Trust me, likelihood of that is very low at this point in time. And again, even if you blame it, what will you do? It's like, yeah, again, India is not a powerful country, so that's the reality of it. It can't become a powerful country because again, we do not have a good enough family structure. So yeah, how can we use how we can use AI to our profit and ignore its harm? That's not doable. Because again, if you are doing something to increase your profit, somebody else would have figured it out. And again, are you rich enough to buy the data centers and all that? No, na. So that always creates the issue. Again, some people can make some small things like, oh, I used AI to create this app and all that. But again, that bubble has already crossed. So realistically, that sort of easy era, that was the same era where people used to have American homes looks very beautiful aesthetically. Indians used to look home. Again, you have to understand, we just got our independence 75 years ago. They got their independence 275 years ago, or like whatever old that is. Like they got it, like they had enough time. Why only the target in gun attacks, not women? Again, why are you concerned about that? It's like, think about it. It's like, why are you concerned why someone cuckoo did something cuckoo? It's like, duh. It's like, what do you want, man? It's like, you are looking so hard for something where there is no sense. It's like, nonsense is nonsense for a reason. Like, do not try to search sense into it. It will just make you mad. It's like things of this nature does happen. It's like it is what it is. We have to just accept it. Anyway, things have happened, interesting things have happened at this point in time, and I'm like feeling really, really scared because again, if it comes out to be a planned incident, which again I think it will take at least one more year before we have the final data where it's like, yeah, this is our, or worst case scenario, government can hide it. China did do that. China did had an accident, I think 1 year ago, where a plane just went kaput, and they're like, they had the earlier report, and then they were like, no, basically the final report was plane did what it's supposed to do, what it was commanded to do. China said it is a national security, so you will not publish the report. So that did happen. So I want to say that as a student to use AI and not get dumped. Yeah, don't use AI. You are a student, that means somebody else is paying for you. Meaning utilize the time, develop your critical thinking skill, develop your searching ability. At this, like again, for me, it's a different. Why? Because I already gone through it. Like I'm old, man. I'm 30 plus old. Again, even my YouTube channel is old. Like I'm so old, like 7 years ago, GPT was not even announced yet. That's how old I am. So I'm used to this. So when I'm utilizing this tool, I am turbocharging it. But if you are using it when you are in student phase, you have not been cooked enough. Like you are uncooked and you are supposed to be cooking. And now you're like, okay, what if I cheat? It's like, no, you will lose the core ability of basically how to learn, how to search, how to do the grunt work. It's like, no, AI will do the grunt work. Of course it will do. But how would you check it? So fundamentally, like, do not use AI when you are in a student phase. Just don't. Just don't. It looks good, but it's like, just don't. They are not demographic. Again, see, nonsense have nonsense. It's basically, if you want to create a message, this is the easiest way of creating a message, so to say. So it is what it is. It's like nothing fancy. It is what it is. Don't think too much about it. You also have to understand, like at some point you have to let things go. It's like, that's why I do not study what's happening in Indian border, simply because I have to have faith in Indian soldiers, and if they can't handle it, I can't do anything about it. So I'm like, me cool, me letting it go. I don't have to worry about it. It is what it is. And again, at this point in time, that's not even a problem. The biggest problem is what I'm hearing in terms of rumor from China. Again, I do not know whether it's actually true or have been implemented or not, but I have heard of it from way too many places where China is going to remove alimony and remove basically this child support, like a lot of things. Basically, they are not, if you're married, cool, awesome. If you're unmarried, you are on your own. They will not be like, okay, leech from men. So if that turns out to be true, B, how true it is, and based on all of that thing, if that turns out to be true, yeah, China will become the superpower and we will be shift deleted. So yeah, that is there. Can AI help us solve unsolvable life problem which hasn't been possible, saying others? Did you use AI solar basic therapy? Unsolvable life problem. See, why do you not want to use your own brain? Let me tell like, I want to understand that part. It's like, why you want AI to do anything? It's like, again, I'm doing my main work and I can use AI for, like, you know, rough work, but again, I would not like AI to solve it. AI to, if AI could do it, it's like, what's the point of me existing? It's like, you have brain to solve problem, use it, man. Yes, China's banned alimony. I got this message from a lawyer on Insta. Again, right now I do not have concrete proof of that. That's why I'm just saying it's a rumor at this point in time. If FMS is the main cause of the fertility crisis, then why Islamic countries also having? No, they are not. Some of the countries having that. Like for example, Iran. Why Iran is happening? Everything else is broken. Everything else, like they have water crisis, man. It's like, you do need water. Like, bruh, you need water. And again, Afghanistan will bounce back quick enough. So there are a lot of issues that you have to solve and sort out. Like if you are running out of water, yeah, running out of children is a secondary issue at that point in time. So, and which country was that where they had like so few men, like they, I'm not sure whether it's true or not, but there was like one country they said like for every man they have like 5 women. It's like some Oman or something like that, where they're like for every man, or invert of that, something like that. So again and again, the fertility crisis is not exactly feminism based. It's basically amplified by it, and Africa is not affected by it. So so therapists are still best. Therapists, do you cost for? They do cost for consultation. Again, you make money. How can I say? Therapist? Yeah. Oh, you are talking about that sort of problem. Basically, counseling. Yeah, I would not recommend basically trusting AI for counseling. If you have no money, then okay, I get it. But like generally, I would not recommend that. Pay for that. Yeah, optimism about hydroponics for vegetables. Vertically, do not let lighting, much sunlight is enough. In principle, it can be done, but after learning basically healthy farming, basically healthy soil farming, the desire for those sort of tech goes away. Once you truly understand how awesome healthy soil farming is like, yeah, it can take care of every single problem without too much hassle, and again, it compounds better. So yeah, it's there. Unless we reach a point where planet is so cooked that you have to basically what we say, have to use indoor environment with air conditioning, but again, how would you air condition such a giant structure? So that sort of issue is there. But as of now, if I have to put my money, I will not put my money on hydroponics. I'll put my money on basically zero till farming, crop cycling, and cover crops. These three technology combined with wisdom gives you the best result, and cheapest also, and long lasting also. So yeah, I used to believe that like hydroponics and this and aeroponics also, I used to believe that. But once I looked into it, is like how costly they are per ton of greenery they create. It's like, yeah, no. So that's there. Okay, hydroponics part has been created, confirmed. So at this point in time, I would like to know what your guys' opinions are. Do you want basically cockpit camera, basically action camera, like how I have my dash cam? So dash cam records things, but again, if it keeps recording, it will fill up the memory. So it deletes the last one. So generally, I think I can store 5-6 hours of driving. So more than that, but something like that. So it just deletes the last 5 hours, and no, not hours, as in like the video clip length is I think 10 minutes. So it's just like one clip 10 minute, one clip 10 minute. So do you think this is a good idea to have cockpit video recorder where they can see what everybody did? Because again, there has been accidents where people are still debating, like Egypt had one case where they're still debating to this day. It's like, no, the pilot did not crash it. It's like, but again, all the evidence as of now looks like it has been done that, but such is life. Agroforestry, yeah. Yes, the kata, for every one woman there are 3 men. Huh, it's inverted. Huh. Cool, cool, cool. So fundamentally, that sort of, again, once you study is like a large enough scale, I do not pay attention to smaller countries simply because, again, I specified you pay attention to 3 countries, India, China, and USA. Why? World's majority of population is in these 3 countries only. Hinduism is misandry and Islam is Messiah will choose Islam in it. Hinduism is not misandry, man. Like people think it. Misandry. It's not misandry as in like the culture is the judiciary, basically the old men who are like half in the grave. They are like, yeah, we think this way. Again, we did not create a good enough job of creating checks and balances on judiciary, and that's coming back. And again, if you lie long enough, people start to believe in it, and that's the like, you know, worst thing that could happen. Again, like for example, in many of my video, I've said like dams cause drought. Everybody knows this. This is a known fact, and nobody believes it. Everybody fights. Oh, what do you know? It's like there are reports released about this, like how badly it will fry the rivers. And the only time where Indians in Indian news channel is like, yeah, this is a bad idea, when China builds a dam. And China is building another dam next in our river. Everybody's like, no, it will cause drought. It's like, then why are you causing drought inside your own country? But it is what it is. In the modern world, piracy. Modern world piracy? In this modern, I'm not getting what you're trying to say. So fundamentally, this people have to grow up. Basically, it's almost like we did not want to grow up. Like, you know, it's like, oh, our world got complex. Okay, the bureaucrats will deal with it. Oh, the scientists will deal with this. Oh, the basically engineers will deal with that. It's like, no, we have to do that. Cockpit cam should exist, but pilot union also given concerns, set rules and respect privacy concern. I support even passengers cabin cam too for detailed analysis, especially in MH17. Yeah, MH17 is lost now. You can't do anything about it. It's lost. So yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? Is this word privacy, in this world, privacy is a joke. if you are not very careful, then yes, there are some people who are very, very well hidden, but most people are not. It's basically, it's not guaranteed for you. Let's just be real about it. It's not guaranteed for you. If you know what you're doing and if you are thorough about it, it's very hard for somebody to like just lull you. Like again, it's not impossible, but nothing is impossible. It never was impossible. It's just that the default privacy, it's far more eroded. So if you are doing your job right, then things can happen. It does not have a land, so every person in the homeland does not matchbox for an apartment, or is it overpopulated? No, that is BS. We have something known as buildings. You can make a very tall building. Heck, there are many cities that have higher population densities than what India has in its highest populated city. It's easy. It's not a problem. Like, this is the part that broke humanity. It's like if we kept believing that BS lie of that Mathusla, I keep forgetting that guy name again, Malthusian, yeah, Malthusian catastrophe. People keep repeating that. It's like, and again, I do not blame children who believe this, because again, it had been taught to in school. So they actually believe that. It's like, oh, human do not have brain, human are bacteria, they will just grow. It's like, no, we have brain, we solve a problem. If that problem is created, we solve that problem. We move forward. And again, he was bitching about it when he was like, oh, Earth population, if it crosses 1 billion, we're gonna go kaput. And I'm like, yeah, bro, India feeds more than 1 billion. So fundamentally, if this lie has been kept pushing down our throats for years, now we believe it. So now people lost hope in the family unit because again, children are bad. So it's like, yeah, population was never an issue. Never, ever, ever. Population solved all our issues. And again, of course, it created new one. Now people are running away from problems. It's like, bro, you're supposed to solve it. That's the whole point of engineering. That's the whole point of colleges. That's the whole point of university. It's not like, oh, it's difficult, let me run away. It's like, ना रहेगा बांस ना बजेगी बांसुरी. It's a Hindi saying basically, if you want to remove the flute, remove the bamboo. It's like, yeah, that's the cheat code. That's not how you're supposed to do that. Like, you have to supposed to solve a problem. And this is in the way where it's like worship him, not particularly hate man. It's just a spiritual book of consider. But what about again Maryada Purushottam Ram? Like, men are held to a high standard because men can reach that standard. Karn, Arjun, Shri Krishna, Hanuman, and basically Shri Ram is the Maryada Purushottam. That's the highest level we have achieved. But again, it's not one-sided. That part is not one-sided. But should we want to live in an apartment, small, max with a cover on everybody, like land, but land is limited. My man, you know, we can fit thousands of people in 1 square kilometer, and everybody will have a house same as me, easily. It's not a problem of surface area. We have solved that long ago. Long ago. If situation happens like Matchbox, that means government made some mistakes and people made some mistakes, and both of the mistake what you call amplified each other's problem. Like, for example, people go into city to find jobs, but here's the government has to be wise enough where once the city starts to reach what we call maximum saturation, they had to start creating other points where, like, you know, what we call second cities. Basically, every place will have that. Basically, you'll have Delhi, and then you'll have New Delhi. You'll have Noida, and you'll have this. Basically, every again, they do try to, but they are not quick enough. Basically, you have to be a bit what you call early enough. Even this what you call Gujarat is also trying that, and they call it gift city. So basically, once the population of a central place starts to grow beyond its handling capability, meaning you can't have metros and all that, you are reaching upper limit, you create a secondary spot where you move businesses, you give them economic opportunity, and then people go there. So it has to be done like that. And once you do that, you will realize like majority of Earth's population can be put into one state of India. One state, not the smallest state, but you get the point. One state, everybody will be fine, live comfortably enough. Again, not grow crops that do require large surface area, but again, our population is not people have done mathematics. It's like what, 15 to 20 billion, you do not even have to worry about it. It's like how we are right now, assuming with good management, we can easily push to 15 to 20 billion without any issue. And after that, we have to grow, go into basically space. And again, that's the whole point. That's the whole point of humanity. It's like you have a problem. You had a problem in cave. You pushed outwards. A lot of people died. It's like, oh, let's go back to cave. No, we pushed through. We had what we call basically terraform the earth so we can handle it outside. Basically, animals have to run away from us rather than we running away from the animals. So that's how it happened. And again, brick by brick will push out. And that's how it's supposed to be. That's the whole point of life, pushing outwards, not, oh, it's difficult, let's just run away. It's like, what's the point of you then? Vertical integration, yeah, that's the word. Like there's so many things that can be done, like so many things. It's like the wasted, like India has basically food, more than enough production of fruit, foods. It's just that we do not have distribution sorted. So it's not the production. And same goes with land. It's just like some people will have, like, 15, 16 properties just so they can rent it out, and other people will like, bro, I only have, like, this matchbox. So it's about management. It's basically about reward structures, like checks and balance. Basically every system requires checks and balances. Like some people have suggested that if people get one property, cool, awesome. If people get second property, start to increase tax on it. Third, fourth, make it almost impossible. Basically they should not have that runaway inflation of prices of households. That should not happen. And again, there are a lot of issues. I am from Bihar. Once again, we are facing food, flood, crops are dying. Things happen. Things happen. Did you guys not got a warning? Although even if you got a warning, I don't think you would have saved the crops. So I feel you, bro. I feel you. But again, such is part of life. Nature happens. But your home does not look apartment. It looks standalone hostel, land and some vertical towers. Again, it's a solvable problem. It's like if you have already made up your mind, then why you're talking about it? That part I don't get. It's like if I'm telling you a contradictory data point, look into that one. It's just like if you're like, oh, this is, it's almost like how people fight me about, like, oh, seaweed biofuel. It's like, oh, it will not be as efficient. That means the refinery is not done correctly. And we're like, oh, we have to refine it. It will be expensive. It's like somehow people think that you just take crude oil and dump it into your engine. That's not how it works. We have a whole stage of refinery, and that took 1 century to refine. Same thing will happen with seaweed biofuel. To make it good enough air is just like put it in and it's like, oh, it will cause issues to that sea area. Yeah, if you do not do that, it will cause issue to the whole planet. Booming the whole planet versus like a small patch. Let's just say, which again, seaweed is natural, far less toxic than anything else. So a small patch that you will sacrifice so humanity can still grow and have minimal impact on the environment, versus let's just not do anything because it has problem, and just like, you see the problem? That's what is stopping humanity from growing. It's like everybody wants to take a magical solution. It's like basically they want to delete themselves, and they do not have the balls to just like going poof. They're just like, okay, what if we create the scenario is like where people want magical solution to everything? It's like, you have a problem, solve it. And solution will never be like all problems solved. It will be like, here, little bit better, and next generation even little bit better. That's how, brick by brick, day by day, you keep moving forward. But everybody's like, I want one thing that solves every problem. And again, if you have that sort of brain damage, of course you will think, what if we poof the people itself, all problems solved. Did you got that 16 million password credential leaks news? Are you talking about that site, that T site? Or you're talking about something else? We're not solving the problem, we're just coping, and at some point of time we're tired of thinking and why we are living. Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's like you're like, oh, solar does not have inertia. Cool, awesome, solve it. Like, isn't that awesome? Like, oh, you have a problem. Like, you have two kind of people, like, when going gets tough, the tough gets going. There is nothing more than that. There was never anything more than that. There will never be anything more than that. It's as simple as that. You have a problem, awesome, solve it. Oh, it was not solved, awesome, solve it. Anything that we take for granted right now, like, can you even imagine going to, let's say, World War II, where they were barely transmitting Morse code, say that, oh, Anupam Vipul is a guy who has a mobile phone that has almost multiple megabytes per second wirelessly. Like, this device would look like black magic to them, and it's actually black. So, but happened, na? That's the whole point. It's like you keep moving sequentially. One problem, you solve one problem at a time, move forward. Recently, I've seen they have found large amounts of crude oil in Andaman area. Is it for real? It's not impossible to, but here's it. From actually here figuring out there is a oil spot, which again I doubt that it was not known. Most of these things are already known. It's just that it was not economical enough to extract it. So whenever you are hearing this sort of thing, it's like, oh, now we have figured out. It's like, no, like for same thing happened with lithium reserve. We have known it for long ago. It was just that lithium was not in high demand enough to justify that sort of investment cost. Now it is in high demand, so people are looking into it. And same goes with that oil. Like for example, fracking, that US system of, like, doing fracking of extracting oils from the cracks, fissure. It allows you to have more oil production and gas production. But again, if they knew about it, why didn't they do it long ago? It's like, yeah, they had gas wells at that point in time, and oil was cheap enough where they did not have to worry about it. Once oil became expensive enough, that technology happened. It's like it's a price to supply issue. It's like if price goes too high, then people start working on supply. So I'm pretty sure India would have known, like again, the what is that department, oil and gas department, they would have known where India's oil reserves are. They're just like, yeah, this is too deep right now, drilling there, it will not be cost effective. Now oil is expensive, and I was like, yeah, now I think this resource is viable. So that's one. What's your geo monopolistic position in the market? I don't think it is monopolistic yet. We have three things now. We have Jio, we have BSNL, and we have Airtel. So I don't think it reaches qualifies for that. Yeah, it has one massive position, but again, Airtel is working their ass off to basically take that away. And again, Airtel, I've seen a lot of places they have starting to cover. Basically, everywhere you can get Jio Fiber. Most of them, I think, at least half, I'm pretty sure, half of the districts they can give you Airtel Fiber also. So that part is being worked on. And again, Jio has different package deal. Like my brother has Airtel Fiber. So his Airtel Fiber has Apple Stream. So I paid for Netflix, he paid for Apple. So now I can watch Foundation. Got the news from Cyber News website. Yeah, that sort of thing happens, man. It's like almost looking into Tesla fountain as a method of for water cooling, air cooling. No, I'm not sure. What do you think about where the Starlink can be used in India? There are some places that will use it. There are certain locations that will definitely benefit from it. But India should not need it. Like, we are much ahead compared to America when it comes to optical links. Like, you would be shocked. Like, half of the Europe will look at India as like, you are telling me you are in the middle of village and you can just get fiber that is freaking 1 gigabyte per second? Yeah. So we are very good at that. Now, of course, there are certain locations like the people I'm working with, the CV Engine, they also have a water brand, hydrogen water. And in that hydrogen water, they have like oil well, I'm saying water well at 10,000 feet, like actual what you call glacier water, like as close to glacier water as they can get. And that location, they have a mobile tower, a very poor network. So they are like, if what you call Starlink comes in India, they will buy it no matter how expensive it is. So it's things of that. There are certain places, like especially mobile things. If you are moving, like again, let's just say I'm uber rich and I'm moving in my car for 4 hours, I can't do anything in my car because even though network is there, I can't do much in it because again, I'm going through it. So, and if they can have a car dish that can give me even 10 Mbps reliably, me done. Me, of course, I have to be uber rich for that, but it can be done. So those sort of things, aeroplanes, oh, they will like shut up, take money. Cruise, shut up, take money. So there are certain use cases for that. Perplexity is free for Airtel user. Didn't you just say, commented that in Hindi channel also? Yeah, it is free, but only for 1 year. And again, I think Amazon Prime was also free for 1 year in Jio. VI is struggling, and once they are gone, there will be to Jio and Airtel. We will have duopoly. See, better than monopoly. And technically, we do have BSNL. And again, I have like very old SIM with BSNL. BSNL is now calling me, please upgrade your SIM. It's like I think 2G, 3G SIM. So they are like, no, you have to upgrade to 5G SIM. Otherwise, my data will stop. So we have 3 players. So that's it. Recently, I visited both boyfriends and girlfriends. Same is 70. Sue Pesco and boy got juvenile jail term 9 years in jail after. Okay, what? But Sue Pesco jail for 1 year and then 9 after jail after 18. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Like, I'm a bit confused. Sue Pesco. What do you mean? Okay. I think they can sell matchboxes, small flats, 1 to 2 crore to the city, not home with land. That's why people are already living. Man, VI is better. VI has better offer, to be honest. Again, VI has to do that, but I do not think they have any chance of actual success. I think pretty sure they have been running in negative for so long that it's like, yeah, it's going to be bankrupt. I don't think they can gain enough of a market. So they are doing Hail Mary, basically almost free take it for free. But again, if you give it for free, how will you pay back your system? So right now, I think they are doing their best to maintain a marketplace, so to say. So somebody could in future buy them. But again, who would buy it and why would they buy it? So that's the whole thing. BSNL is government shit. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I'm using it. I get that. But it is what it is. Crores of rupees from Delhi High Court judge basement. Yeah, that, see, you have to let these mortal things go. It's like we Indians did not create adequate checks and balances for our judiciary system. Our judiciary is basically judge, jury and executioner. So they can do whatever. I love that judge. He flat out said, just because you find money in my apartment does not mean it's mine. I'm like, GG bro, GG. Ultra GG man. I was like, damn. Like, I respect it. I respect that kind of balls where it's like, you know what? I don't care. So it's like, ChatGPT helped me manage my father's diabetes by understanding how drugs like work. Amazing tool. That's horrifying. That there was no doctor available for you. Why he got jailed once he completed it? See, he's a dude. He's a dude. People want to F him. He's a dude. People want to F him. The end. There is no more story with that. There is nothing more than that. It's very simple. It's like, why this? You will go mad. You will lose your hair if you try to study that. It's just as simple as that. He was a dude. People like to F dudes. He got dude. The end. There is nothing more than that. It's like, that's why like you guys gonna enjoy the basically AI girlfriend video. You're gonna enjoy it. Or you can watch it right now. So doctors also use ChatGPT. See, doctors using ChatGPT versus you using ChatGPT, they are two completely different things. Doctor, assuming, knock on wood, if they have actually graduated before ChatGPT and all that, that means they did all the hard work themselves. That means they have experience themselves. Then ChatGPT for them is just basically what you call refresher tool. So that's a completely different versus you. What can we do against corruption? Nothing. But if the adults, not kid under 18 at least, who gave you that delusion? See, people enjoy power because if you can F someone, it gives you orgasm. It's like, oh, I destroyed his life. Oh, orgasm. So people do that. It's like, it's a very simple thing. It's not that complex, man. It's simple human nature. Heck, I do not know whether I will be able to control myself if somebody is like, here's the F anyone who you want. It's like, I do not know. But again, judge have that. So they're like, what if I destroy him? You know, what if like, whoa. And again, the worst people in this world are people who think about their morality, as in what you call moral superiority. And again, I'm reasonably sure judges have that. So it is what it is. It's like, corruption is not, see, I study engines, energy, those sort of things. So if you have a problem in that department, I can look into it. Corruption, there are people who are dealing with that. So that's a different department, but I can't deal with that. That's not. What do you think about antimatter can be made from hydrogen now? No, that is BS. I'm from BTech 1 year and I have subject like mechanical, civil, electronics and basic computer science. I'm from mechanic. Why you have so many subject, man? You have mechanical engineering, civil, mechanical as in like the machines and all that, civil, I think buildings and all that, electronics, PCBs and all that, and basic computer science. Dude, you have almost everything. The boy was also 70. See, Duck Hand, like you are talking stupid now. It's like he was a dude. Means he will be effed. The end. There is nothing more than that. It's like, if you want to waste time, I will block you, man. It's like, oh, why this happened? It's like, he was a dude. The end. How to develop curiosity? That cannot be done. You preserve your curiosity. Basically, when I was a child, I was exactly like how I am right now. I just preserved it. Like Einstein, the curiosity he had as an adult is the exact same curiosity he had as a child. You lose your curiosity. There is no scenario where you create new curiosity. So basically, before puberty, how you were, you have to go back to that save file of yourself. Basically, how I used to be before I got puberty. Once you have that save file, exploit that. So basically they say, like every boy, like basically every man is just a 10-year-old boy. Go back to that save file and then extrapolate curiosities from that. That's how you can rebuild it. You can't create curiosity for something that you are not genuinely curious for. Short duration, cool. Long duration, no. But ChatGPT research more, I found this. Will dollar fail? Again, people have been wishing for that for last 200 years. I've been hearing about that for like what, 12 years. Like that time it was like, oh, $4 trillion debt, US's debt ceiling, you dollar will collapse. It's like, I'm bored of it hearing now. It's like I'm bored. Because here's the deal, you have to understand, for something to collapse, you have to create its better replacement. There is no better replacement. So fundamentally, it's not happening anytime soon. It could happen 100 years from now, 500 years from now, but not anytime soon. Because again, there is nothing that is genuinely ready to replace it. Did you actually replace a medication based on ChatGPT's recommendation? After COVID lockdown, I lost my curiosity. Why the hell lockdown will affect your curiosity? Like a lot of people became curious after lockdown, so I'm confused. Like I'm genuinely confused. Why the heck that will lose your curiosity? Like you had free time, you could not go outside. Why didn't it allow you to? And again, most places had internet. Unfortunately, I was so unlucky. Like my JioFiber crashed at that point in time. It did not have internet. I like behind this wall, I have a cyber cafe. Back then they had cyber cafe. So they had a fiber, BSNL fiber, it was working. So I literally paid them. It's like, okay, I'll pay you for 1 month, give me a connection. So I literally used my Wi-Fi router to relay the signal, so to say. That was tough. That was tough, man. Like it would have been much easier if I had connection, but like such is life. Do you think India is doing, have we got any chance now? See, I have given up completely on this, what you call Hindus, so to say. Why? Again, if a judge flat out says Sanskriti, Sabhyata, and then says like a woman can just bang whoever she wants, even if she is married, and then you can't even divorce her, and you also have to pay child support for someone else's child, any culture that does that is already deleted. It's just how nature missiles happen. It's like same thing. You build a dam, you die. But it's a 30-year process, so people don't pay attention to it. Like, let's go back into the old school thing that you will understand. There is a bird nest, right? So let's just say there is a nesting bird. Let's call it N. So this nesting bird builds a nest, puts 6 eggs into it. Okay. Now there is this another bird. Let's call it P bird, parasite bird. That parasite bird comes in, eats 1 egg and places its own egg there. Now here's the deal. Why it has to only do 1, not all? Think about it. Really think about it. Like, again, everything I'm talking about is real life. So you have a nesting bird that builds a nest, you have multiple eggs into it. Why you must only kick out 1 egg? Why? Because if the parasite bird comes in and kicks out all the eggs and places all its own eggs, nobody will know how to build next generation of nest. Humans became human because of nesting gene. And again, I'm calling it nesting. It's basically protocol of how human behave, the family unit. That nesting gene is basically that father must be rewarded that is building the nest, that is protecting one woman, that is taking care of one family. Now, if the woman goes outside of that, it's like, no, I'm gonna take Chad and Tyrone DNA. Cool, awesome. You may be getting physically better gene code. You are not getting the nesting gene code. Without nesting gene code, and you're like, okay, it's about nurture, not about the DNA. No. It's DNA has 50-50, nurture has 50-50. There is no discussion about that. Now again, some will say it's 70-30, but both have it. Now here's the deal. You just kicked all of its egg, basically the guy who was doing the nesting thing, and you replaced with a parasite. Again, that another man is the parasite. Why? Because he knows that you are married and he's still banging you. That means he does not care. He's not what you call a social hierarchy. He does not respect it. So not a good material for father figure. And you just use that DNA. And again, you are parasite also, because again, you are not honoring your system. You double parasited it. So his what you call nurturing will not be carried forward. Do it in 2-3 generations and like you will reach America. Basically, nobody even expects marriage to last because, well, everybody is banging someone else's kid. It's like they can't handle it. It's not possible anymore. You literally deleted the gene code that allowed family to thrive, that allowed humans to be more than animal. So that's why like you cannot just kick out all the eggs. Any culture that allows that to happen gets deleted. How? That's the interesting part. Dollar won't fall because it still was again, unless there is a genuine replacement for it, it won't. And again, don't say about Brexit, because again, it has 3 countries, Russia, which again got its ass kicked by Ukraine. And yes, it's called ass kicking. If you go, like if you are 22 rank Ukraine can hold out against 2nd rank Russia for what, 4 years? Yeah, no matter how you slice it, yeah, you got your ass kicked. So Russia out. Now you have China. Again, China could become a superpower if they actually fix their family unit. I am doubtful, but I'm hearing about it. So let's just put it at mild probability. Then you have India. China, India go boom, boom. So that creates a problem. So you have three major players. All three major players are already in conflict. That gives Brazil. So that's not a genuine replacement. It's more of a poor people replacement. It's like, no, I won't deal with dollar. I want to create my own dollar. So that's there. So recommends a visit family court. In my experience, this is one of the dangerous places. What I have had. So recommend to visit family court. I've been there. I'm going there regularly, so I know. Do you feel Boeing is a good company? Current some year once Boeing runs by engineers that fall to do space program. Things happen, man. Things happen. But as of now, I think they are pretty sure that the company would be doing everything to make things functional. You seeing how active is the Kapil Sibbal is the smart one opposite on the cash corruption. I am not sure who are you referring to. Indian Hindu man again caught doing natural score in front of public beach in Thailand and got arrested. Lol. Girls getting FR to now we are real human. No, see, girl getting it does not work out. Why it does not work out? Again, I'm old enough where I saw all the feminists that are right now saying, like, you know, where are the good men, where kind of why men are not approaching. They all of them, again, that's the benefit of age. All of them 10 years ago were like, we are strong, independent women who need no man. And like we would wish, like you can scroll back, YouTube videos are there. Heck, my old YouTube video is 13 years old. So videos are there where you can just like look into it and they're like, I would wish men just leave us alone. Then why the heck they are not switching? They can't switch because AI will not pay you. And again, that's why they are not, again, you guys gonna love basically next Friday's video. So Brexit, yeah. I got hope to, I'm planning immigrate either USA, Australia, money, good service. Just don't get married. I do have one friend in Australia. I hear good things about it. Why in Foxhole become everyone believer? I think it's because they can't control the time we call to God. Yeah, that's a fair enough point. How is America still surviving even after marriage is failing because of immigration? Of course, you know the answer. You know, and again, people kind of forget that if you remove the three countries, basically India, China, and USA, you remove everything. Basically, majority of the population you remove. So, look into those things. Lawyer who represented a judge a cash scandal. You are talking about it. You are talking. I'm not talking about it. It's like. No, I cross-checked it with other doctors and he told me that it was right, the data of my father diabetes. I hope so. I genuinely hope so. I genuinely hope so. But again, that's the same point. You guys do not have to worry. And again, you can see right now, and again, I'm genuinely pissed off that not even a single YouTuber is like a one that Grok released that Annie AI is like, oh, men has to men up. It's like, no, manning up right now simply means bend over and let. It's like, no. It's like, again, I knew women never liked men, but at least they pretended to have respect. Pretend. Now they are like, okay, what if I have you? Oh, today I had awesome news where this wife poofed her husband and then buried her in the house floor and then put cement over it and then brought the basically younger brother of the guy to put tiles. He just said, oh, we broke the tiles, something bad happens, just put it. He did not even know he was burying his own brother. That just happened. That's like 24-hour news. So, yeah. Bro said, just don't get my hair legend. An unboxed 4-year-old HP professional laptop with SSD, 4 RAM slot. Wait a minute. You sure a laptop has 4 RAM slot? I'm pressing X for doubt. 4 SSD slot, 4 RAM slop, and it can run CAD, but price is 80K. Is it a good deal? I genuinely doubt that it has 4 RAM slots. And again, it's not about the RAM, it's not about the SSD. First, does it have NVMe SSD? Second, what is the actual processor? If it's already 4 years old, it could be like what? Intel 11th gen? Look into that one first. I mean, question came, so you answered it earlier. Okay. Didn't Trump understand the family unit breakup is fracturing America? See, everybody understands this, but nobody can blame women. Na? So, like, women are the goddess, so you have to shift delete them. So, is the Afghanistanis problem. You do not have to worry about it. And again, there lies another problem. It's like, do you want to? Like, genuinely, like, once you see true face, like once you see women poofing their own daughters, not even boy, like their own daughters, like just because they are not getting orgasm, like do you really want that? Like, do you really want that? And again, if they hate us that much, do you really want them? Like, that comes back to the whole point. It's like, is it really worth saving it? at that point in time. So that line has been crossed. It's like, yeah, it's not worth saving anymore. Now, what can be done alternatively? Pass out from this life, because again, most of the men are raising someone else's child, so they genetically they are already dead. So pass out from this and just chillax. And second option is violence, which again, Afghanistan issue. Third option, which again, given the fact that I have sisters, I do not wish for that, is that men get pissed off and they start playing God. Basically create a true replacement. But again, I do not know. How did she got the Chijaji to bury her husband? No, she did it. Like she just brought the what you call bhanja to like put tiles on top. Basically, it was done. It was done properly. Like it was done properly. So it's like India was getting traded by Mexico cartel. So many husbands of murder cases compared to developing nations. It's not an issue. See, if you commit a sin of marriage, why would you complain that woman killed you? It's like you committed the sin of marriage. Women have been bitching for 10,000 years that they are being oppressed, and you are like, okay, let me get married. It's like you deserve to be terminated, man. Like you deserve to be shift deleted. It's like if lucks out, but again, it's the same thing. You can luck out in Las Vegas also. But again, if you luck out, if your marriage lucks out, cool, awesome. Most likely it will not, but cool, have fun. Why Skyfire in Indian Army trials? Ah, man, isn't this, you are the same guy who kept pitching us like javelin failed, this failed. You already have made up your mind. Why are you commenting about that? Assume all American hardware is just BS. Just let it go. Just let it go. All American hardware is BS. America is nothing. America has nothing. Just let it go. Like, didn't we had this with Javelin and all that? I'm using ChatGPT. I can date a different girl every day. They're also able to talk with me. Yeah. Again, you guys gonna have fun with next Friday's video. I have a good feeling about that. As all men aren't good, all girls are also bad. Yeah. See, but you have only one life, na? And court will not listen to it. Like court will listen to a woman, court will not listen to a man. That's a very fundamental difference. Very fundamental difference. Processor 1185 10 nanometer SSD is NVMe. See, that's not enough. You have to tell it's a PCI 3 or PCI 4. That's a very big difference. HP Fury high-end card. Again, card does not mean anything. What card? You have to give that. And again, you have to make that decision. You have to make that decision. 4 GB VRAM is not enough nowadays. But again, I did not say Russian equipment is better. See, I know what you're trying to say and what you are trying to get at, but again, it's no point. It's like, again, I have been saying it time and time again. I do not fear American equipment because they are good. I fear it because they actually know how to polish it. That's the scary part to me. Like they built buff. Tail used to fall off. Let's just say whether we can find buff early B52, right? B52. B52, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Yeah, I got the image. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. You see? This is the plane. They were testing it and the tail flew off. They did not even know how to weld at the tail without blowing it off. And they are still using this plane. Why? Because they fixed it. That's the scary part to me. They take a broken thing and they're like, okay, it's almost like they have two engineering company. One company builds the thing and second one is like, let me fix this. So that's the part that scares me. It's like they can make this, and again, in India, every time we build something, minor issue happens, they're like, no, let's cancel the project. America is like, let me fix it. So again, same happened with almost all their equipment, other than AIM missile. AIM missile was like too good in one go. That's like, yeah, we got this, we good. So that's the whole point of them. Anyway, it's been, hold on, let me just see, double check everything. If we poof, man. Again, not my concern anymore. What's the topic of Friday? Not this Friday, next Friday. You will enjoy it. There is some strange conversations happening between pharmacy such as judiciary also updated time some years. Yeah, they will update 55 years from now and then we'll be dead. So it's irrelevant. Anyway, I'll see you guys. It was an interesting live stream. I think I maintained a good concurrent view. Anyway, I will see you guys next week. Thanks for supporting the stream and thanks some of you had good questions. Anyway, bye. I'll see you next week. Bye.